Welcome to the channel, A31 Avo. Today live in Santa Cruz, California, San Lorenzo Garden Center. Today we're going to talk about fertilizers. Bienvenidos al canal 831 Avo, aquí en vivo desde Santa Cruz, California. Aquí vamos a transmitir y hablar de fertilizantes. So if you're barely establishing an avocado tree or a fruit tree, it's going to be this. The Dr. Earth's Fruit Tree Fertilizer, or the EB Stone Citrus and Fruit Tree Food. This is 733. That's 552. A third option would be the citrus mix, Down to Earth citrus mix. So anything formulated for citrus is cross-compatible with avocado, and you'll see it featured on the packaging. They always have a picture of the citrus, but will also feature a picture of an avocado tree. So si apenas estás estableciendo un árbol de aguacate, es de ley que le tienes que dar de comer, bro. So mira, estas son tres mezclas que yo he usado. Tres marcas. Down to Earth Citrus Mix 633. Y lo que es formulado para el cítrico también es compatible con el aguacate. Y en la mercadotecnia te lo dejan saber, en el empaque te lo dejan saber, mira, un limón y aquí siempre irá un aguacate. Igual esta otra marca, EB Stone. EB Stone, Organic Citrus and Fruit Tree Food, igual. Aquí están los cítricos y el aguacate, como pueden ver. Y esto va a ser 733. Y otra marca aquí, Dr. Earth's Fruit Tree Fertilizer. Ahora, si tienen un aguacate ya establecido que está como en su tercer año, como en primavera, los primeros 3 meses, denle esto. Este es fertilizante de flor, Bud and Bloom Booster. So if your tree's like on its 3rd year in ground and you're going for production, go with this. Go with Dr. Earth's Flower Girl 394. Organic and natural handcrafted blend, Bud and Bloom Booster. Again, mycorrhiza. Sherzard Karimov, hello. Hello. Let me know where you're growing, but yeah. And then another one would be GMB, Organic Citrus and Fruit Tree Food. Again, formulated for citrus, but you'll always see an avocado. An avocado, check it out. Alex Saldaña, saludos. Let me know what you feed your tree, Alex. But yeah, these are my 3 options. I've been playing around with them, and I like them all. I stay on the organic side. And again, Gem is not slow growing. Gem is not slow growing. They're heavy feeders. Feed about a cup a month. And I'll show you my tree right now. My Gem going into winter, it probably put on about like 10 feet over a span of like 20 different shoots. 20 different shoots, all growing maybe about a half a foot. And that was like the last push, before I peeled off, like I stopped fertilizing. Dr. Earth, yeah, same here. Just like me, bro, like I switch it up. Dr. Earth being the more pricier one, I'll go between Dr. Earth and citrus. And EB Stone, Citrus and Fruit Tree Food. I'll alternate 1 month Dr. Earth, and then 1 month EB Stone. Just keep switching off, just because this is 733, so the leading ratio, that's going to help with the vegetative foliar, and it's a little bit higher here, and it's also cheaper than the Dr. Earth's. What else? There's other bloom boosters, but I haven't really played around with them too much. Another one right here. This is Dr. Earth Bloom right here, in like liquid form. But I haven't used this. Yeah, I've used Vigoro too. Like if the customer wants to come in for the low, I'll use Vigoro for sure. And then on clearance right now. Oh no, that's this. But yeah, this is another bloom booster right here. What else? Azomite. I fed azomite too. And then the other one is gonna be the gypsum to bust clay. If you're in clay, put some gypsum down so that the water like washes it in. I only do that as a flush, as a winter flush, because gypsum will attract ants. Sometimes they haul it off, but sometimes they move in. You do not want ants moving in. So yeah, if you're in clay, which I am in clay, in one of the community gardens out in Watsonville, and you're gonna see me put this down. The mycos, yeah, the mycos for sure. Go with the mycos if you think your root ball has a little bit or more of the wood byproduct. Go with the mycos. This is gonna start breaking down and turn your wood byproducts into earth faster. I've seen it turn it into like rich earth like in 18 to 20 months. So for sure sprinkle the mycorrhiza fungospore. This is a mycorrhiza fungospore. This is alive right here, you can see. And they'll start to colonize your roots. And yeah, Gary Matsuoka says like around year 2 or 3, like the wood starts to really break down, and that's when you run the risk of losing your tree. But I'm telling you, in 18 to 20 months, if there is wood byproduct, it'll be broken down by the mycorrhiza. So yeah, the mycos. And then a quick little walkthrough. Another bloom booster, but non-organic. Oh, this is another lifesaver right here. On transplant, B1 for sure. To avoid transplant shock, reduces transplant shock and root growth. Si apenas plantaron un árbol de aguacate y como que se defolió, pónganle esto y va a ser algo mínimo, va a ser como una cuchara, va a ser como una tapa por galón, es algo, una cantidad muy mínima. Y por $6, esto sí te ayuda a tu árbol, sí lo aliviana. Okay, yeah, I ordered it on Amazon and added to my gem when I noticed it went into shock, and I potted it. Yeah, I have this on standby. Always have this on standby, for sure. Yeah, B1's helped me a lot. So, si tiene uno que anda sufriendo, esto va a ser. All right, and then bare root season. Let me walk you over to the bare root. We're getting like the bare root trees like maybe within the next 10 or 15 days, but we already have bare root roses. Excessive, if you're in the sun, shade cloth. Si están en el sol como en el Valle Central y apenas están estableciendo su árbol, poquita sombra. O la pintura, vamos a ver la pintura también. Aquí está la pintura, mira. Esta es la pintura que uso yo. Again, tree trunk white. I walked this over to the hardware store next door. And I add pigment. But this is Go Natural Paint tree trunk white. And I added the sandy trail. Landscaping tie. I put this over grafting tape because the grafting tape will become brittle. And the sun will break it down relatively fast, and just when it's like tying off, just when it's healing, sometimes it'll release the pressure. So that's why I tie this over the grafting tape. All right, a claw to scratch it in. Again, I have this one. I have this little one, $16.79, but I want to step up to this one, the bear claw. Just because in some of the gardens where I'm scratching in clay, these will collapse. It's all right. Let me walk you over to the bare root. Pruners. ARS. I go with ARS. That's my recommendation. All right here, bare root roses. The tree paint, yeah, for sure. And then it stretches further. I played around with IV Organics at first, but it's just like pigment that in rain I saw it kind of being washed out. It would like wash away. So yeah, check it out. Only 20 bare root rose trees. So not a lot. And here we are, the beds. The beds are getting lined. The sand beds are getting ready. And so far, this right here, bare root. Bare root boysenberries by Dave Wilson's. We get Dave Wilson. Peter's honey fig. Parfianca. Eversweet. Panache. Osborne. Black Mission fig. Let me know what you're looking for. I'll help you find it. Violet de Bordeaux. King fig. Desert King. All right. And grapes. Grapes. $14.99, these sleeves right here in grapes. Citrus. And then the last of the avocados. We did pretty good. We did pretty good. And this right here, this one's from the growing grounds, bro. This is a Hass on a G6. If anyone's interested. Hass on a G6. 2 last gems. This is a gem on Zutano. Via Los Arroyos. Via Los Arroyos Nursery out in Watsonville. And then this is going to be a gem via Four Winds. Four Wind Growers. So those are the last 2 gems available here in San Lorenzo Garden Center. If you were thinking of getting one, excellent Christmas present for sure. Oh, and then let me show you the frost cloth. The frost cloth. Hold on, I'll walk you over there too. 15 Pinkerton. 215 Pinkertons. Again, these are like local 15s. These were canned up right here, and we don't get very much growth. We decided to go with the shoot, with the sucker. So that was the assigned central leader, but the growth was really, it put it on a side shoot sucker. All right. What else? Blueberries. Okay, Ricardo's Nursery in Long Beach. Okay. Thank you for your input. Pitahaya. Nopal. Hay nopal vegetativo, pero este es nopal de tuna. Nopal de tuna. Olives. olives, guava, pineapple guava, espalier apple. Okay, it went from Arroyo's nursery to Ricardo's. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Los Arroyos nursery is wholesale. For sure. I've asked if I can get some, and then they've asked me for me to, they like recommended I get my reseller's license, which I will. What's this? Strawberry guava. No, like guamuchil. El guamuchil. And another guamuchil. This is like probably a rare one around here. But this is kind of going into its first winter. I want to say this is probably going into their second winter here, and it survived. So I think we're pretty good. Stella Cherry on Mazzard in container. This is the last of the containers, but me personally, I'm waiting for Bear Root. Columnar apple trees. Check out the tree profile. Where's the 8 to 10 feet tall, 2 feet wide. So columnar apple trees, like in a corner. Perfect for little corners. And there's several varieties too. This one's the fruit snack. Blushing Delight, again, columnar apple. So very skinny, very upright, very tight. This is also the Blush Delight. Let me see, there's a few varieties. Tasty Red, again, columnar apple. 8 to 10, 2 feet wide. And you need more than one. I think. And then a third one is the Golden Treat. What else? Passiflora, figs. More figs. Again, these are Monrovia in canned form. All the berries, grapes, Passiflora. Figs. And then check it out. I did this right here. Gem and a 3/4 oak barrel. 3/4 oak wine barrel. So on install, painted, probably put about this, pinched it, and then it started going lateral. So like, look, over this season, that's probably where it was last painted. And then it put on all this growth right here. So easily 2 feet, easily 2 feet. 2.5, because then look at this. Oh, and then you're invited. Free tree talk. Fruit trees in the garden, Saturday, January 18th, from 10 a.m. to noon. Matthew Sutton of Orchard Keepers. Orchard Keepers, they're doing like an orchard on, they manage the orchard on the Apple campus. The Apple campus over the hill in what, Campbell, Cupertino? That's Orchard Keepers. So yeah, free fruit treat talk, January 18th. You're invited. And that's pretty much it. Bananas are over here, but I don't even know if we have any right now. Yeah, one right here. Super dwarf. Check out the profile. Six wide by 6 feet tall. And these are a Cavendish. Dwarf Cavendish. So yeah, these ones too in the 5. But there's so many of them. There's like 7 pseudostems right there. So yeah, edible bananas. All right, that's pretty much it. Thanks everyone for watching. Stay tuned for updates. And then I'll show the bare root fruit trees when they get here. Again, I'm heavily promoting the pluots and the apriums. I'll let you know when they get here. Frank Contreras. Saludos, bro. Gracias por el apoyo. But yeah, back in my zone over here. Yeah, this is the last of the avocados. And let's see what they have. Bacon. Bacon, I'm good. Mexicola. Flowering. Mexicola. We got Mexicola. Carmen's. Carmen's again. I got all into Carmen's right now. Like my first ones that I planted, maybe going into like their 3rd year, are already holding fruit set. The one in the lead is the one in Watsonville in the hoop house. That one, all the fruit set is thickening. So for sure, if you're in like anything below zone 9B, get a hoop house. Again, I'm in zone 9B, and then the hoop house is great. Pinkerton. Jim Bacon. More Jim Pinkerton. Okay, yeah, out of all these, for sure I'm getting number 1, for sure the Gem. Number 2, I'm getting the Carmen. And then number 3 would be this big house right here. This big Hass on G6. HG6. Hass on G6. And yeah, check it out. Let me bring them out. That's Gem, 4-wind growers, and rootstock suckers. Chupones de importa injertos. Pop them. Pop. When people call me over to troubleshoot, like, hey, what's going on with their avocado? It's been 3 or 4 years. The number one thing I've noticed is that rootstock suckers have taken over. So keep an eye on that. And then this is Los Arroyos. Gwen, bro. Go Gwen. I would go Gwen. Reed is good. Or again, right here, Reed is very productive. They say it's like one of the most consistent trees here. But just the fact that Gwen was that mother, is that breeder, that led to in '96. 96 was the lamb. Sometime later came the Gem. As of last year was the Luna. So that's like my foundation. That's my foundation. That's like my breeder, my mother. You know, so for sure, you need a Gwen in your program, bro. That's just me personally. So, and then if you haven't tried a Gwen fruit, reach out, bro. I'll send you a 6-pack so that you're convinced, because Gwen's like pretty good. I would say slightly better than a Gem, but tree-wise, they perform. Gems outperform a Gwen for sure. Again, I would say Gwen slightly, just a little bit better. And then, but Gem will outperform it. The plant will tolerate more heat, more cold, but both probably equally as precocious. You gotta watch the Gwen. I've heard 3-year-old Gwens in ground fruit themselves to death. So just watch out for that. And then the limbs break and stuff because it's highly precocious. It'll really want to set fruit. Yeah, that'd just be my honest recommendation. And then if you want to tie into it, then you could stick it with the Reed. But I would go with the Gwen. All right, now little demo fountain garden right here. And then let me show you the frost cloth. Ya por último les voy a enseñar la malla para protegerlos contra las heladas. Y aquí está. Yeah, bro, I got you. Again, Will Brokaw closes the year with Gwen's, so it'll be at the end of next year. And here it is, the frost cloth, $229 per foot, and I think it's 6 feet wide. So $229 gives you a 1x6. Si en el clima se prognostica heladas, les recomiendo que le pongan esto. Oh no, it's folded. So it's actually going to be like 12 by 1. I'll probably go 4 feet wide. 4 feet wide, and then cut another one 4 feet wide. So si anticipan heladas y apenas están estableciendo un árbol, pónganle la malla. De preferencia, píntenlo. Ayuda con los extremos. Las altas y las bajas. Los calores y las heladas. La pintura sirve como protección contra el sol y en el invierno sirve como una cobijita. Pero si quieren todavía más protección, pónganle la malla. And frost cloth I probably only would be doing for the first 2 years. Once established, if it does get a little bit of dieback, I think it'll only serve as a natural prune and it'll bounce back. I haven't seen the one on Amazon, bro. I mean, this one right here, because I'm local, employee discount. I'm gonna go with this. But leave a comment on this, and then I'll look up what you're talking about. But I'm gonna go with this one. Check it out if you need to see it up close. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned. Once again, bare root season coming up. I'm gonna teach you guys how to harvest budwood, how to store it, I harvest budwood now that trees are going into dormancy, and store it in my crisper in my refrigerator for like the next 3 months. 3 months. When trees break dormancy, that's when I start sticking. And again, with my success rate with the grafts, I'm up to like 90, 95. And I'll show you guys the secret. Again, I always kick it out. I always kick it out as to guarantee an intersection point. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good one. Peace. Bare root season coming up. Let me know what you want. I can help you. Ahora sí ya. Muchas gracias por todo el apoyo y felices fiestas. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for updates. Aquí andamos, siempre activos. Alex Saldaña, Frank Contreras, and Sherzad. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Peace.